Porsche's built a 1,000 horsepower SUV that charges faster than almost anything else on the road. And it still tows like a workhorse. This is the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Electric. And it's not the Cayenne you remember. In this video, we'll break down its design, performance, charging technology, interior, Porsche's active ride suspension, plus real-world usability like towing and off-road ability. By the end, you will know whether this is the EV that finally replaces the gas Cayenne in your garage. Before we dive into the details, show some love and hit that like button. Welcome back. First up, let's talk design, because from a distance, the electric Cayenne keeps Porsche's signature wide shoulders, coupe-like roofline, and commanding stance. But look closer, and you'll see the EV cues. A sleeker nose, refined vents, and a mostly closed grille optimized for aerodynamics. The result is an SUV that looks both familiar and fresh, keeping the best of the Cayenne while moving it into the modern era. Now let's talk performance, because this is where Porsche has gone all in on electrification. All versions use dual motors with all-wheel drive, but the power spread is massive. The Boss Cayenne E is solid, producing 390 horsepower. But it's the Cayenne E's that really makes heads turn with 523 horsepower, and then there's the Bon Cayenne Turbo GT putting out nearly 1,000 horsepower. That's enough to blast this two-ton SUV from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Now, how does Porsche squeeze so much power out of this electric SUV? Well, they developed a new motor cooling system with liquid channels between the rotor and stator to keep power consistent even during repeat runs or heavy towing. It's a clever solution to a problem that plagues many EVs: power fade, especially after hard acceleration. No more worrying about losing power when you need to make that quick pass or take on a steep hill. Porsche has got it covered! Next up, let's talk battery and charging. This is where the Cayenne E sets a new standard for electric SUV. While Porsche hasn't released exact battery specs yet, rumors are pointing towards a battery pack in the range of 106 to 108 kilowatt. That's a healthy amount of juice to keep you going on long road trips. But here's where things get exciting. The Cayenne Turbo GT boasts peak charging speeds of up to 400 kilowatts. That means you could charge the Cayenne E from 10 to 80% in about 16 minutes, making it one of the fastest charging SUVs on the market. Imagine pulling into a charging station for a quick coffee break and leaving with a full battery. It is a game changer for electric SUVs and a serious upgrade over the charging speeds of the Stepping inside, you're greeted with a cabin that's a perfect blend of luxury and futuristic tech. Gone is the analog gauge cluster, replaced by a curved central touchscreen that dominates the dash. Materials are top-notch with premium touches everywhere you look. But the star of the show is Porsche's new augmented reality head-up display. This innovative system projects navigation and driving data directly onto the windshield. It's designed to keep your eyes on the road, whether you're carving through mountain switchbacks or navigating city streets. Let's not forget about driver assistance. Porsche has loaded the Cayenne E with advanced features like lane keeping, emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control. These systems aren't just there for safety, they're there to make your drive more relaxed and enjoyable, especially on long journeys. But what about actual driving? How does the Cayenne E handle on the road? Well, thanks to Porsche's advanced engineering, the driving experience is nothing short of exhilarating. The standard Cayenne E might not have mind-blowing stats, but it's the version that makes the most sense for most drivers. With 390 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, it offers peppy acceleration and confident passing power. The real star of the show is the chassis. Thanks to Porsche's advanced engineering and the benefits of electrification, the Cayenne E handles like a dream. It corners flat, stays composed over bumps, and delivers a smooth, polished ride. Plus, with torque vectoring and rear-wheel steering available on higher trims, you'll be able to carve corners like never before. And let's not forget about the off-road capability. The Cayenne E isn't just a pavement princess. It's ready to tackle the trails, too. Thanks to its increased ride height and approach angle, you'll be able to take on light off-roading with ease. Just be aware that the frunk might limit your approach angle in extreme off-road situations. But for most casual off-roaders, it shouldn't be an issue. And now, for the grand finale, let's discuss the towing capacity. If you've been following for a while, you know how important towing is to many of our viewers. We understand that an SUV isn't just for weekend adventures. It's for week-long road trips and everything in between. So, how much can the Cayenne E tow? Well, Porsche claims the new Cayenne E can tow up to about 7,000 pounds, which is impressive considering its electric power. It's worth noting that the gas-powered Cayenne Turbo GT currently has a maximum towing capacity of 8,600 pounds. While the electric version might not match those figures, it's still more than enough for most users. During a recent event, Porsche even demonstrated the Cayenne Turbo GT, towing a vintage Porsche up a challenging hill climb. The Cayenne E might not be as powerful as its gas counterpart, but it still offers plenty of capability for everyday towing tasks. Now let us chat about pricing because we know that many of you are curious about the cost of this electric marvel. While Porsche hasn't officially released pricing information yet, it's safe to say that it won't be cheap. So when can you actually get your hands on the Cayenne E? Mark your calendars for 2026 because that's when the Cayenne E is set to hit the market as a 2026 model. Until then, we'll be patiently waiting and drooling over the latest specs and rumors. One thing's for sure, the Cayenne E is shaping up to be a game changer in the electric SUV market. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more electrifying content. If you have any questions or comments about the Porsche Cayenne E, drop them down below. We can't wait to hear your thoughts. Stay charged, everyone.